Hello and welcome to today. Today's topic is dark psychology. Dark psychology is the study of human behavior from a scientific perspective. It involves using research methods such as observational studies, psychological tests, surveys, and interviews to gain insight into how people act and think. It looks at the both conscious and unconscious process in order to better understand why people do the things they do. Most people know that psychology is the systematic study of the human mind and behavior. However, few people are aware of dark psychology, which is a branch of psychological study that deals with the more nefarious aspects of human behavior. It can encompass everything from manipulation and deception to outright aggression and violence, often in the pursuit of personal gain. Dark psychology focuses on understanding, analyzing, and manipulating people's behavior. It has been around for centuries, but it is becoming increasingly popular as the world grows more complex and interconnected. It's a topic that is shrouded in mystery and misunderstanding, covering the darker aspects of human nature, such as manipulation, mind control, and persuasion. Continuing to the dark psychology, chapter 1 of dark psychology is what is psychology. According to the American Psychological Association, psychology is the study of the mind, how it works and affects behavior. Psychology is multifaceted discipline and includes many areas of study such as human development, sports, health, clinical, social behavior, and cognitive process. Gaining a richer and deeper understanding of psychology can help people achieve insight into their own actions as well as better understanding of the people. History of psychology. Psychology is the new science with the most advance happening over past the 150 years or so. However, its origin can be traced back into the ancient Greece 400 to 500 years of BCE. The word psychology is derived from the Greek word psyche, literally meaning life or breathe. In 387 BCE, Plato suggested that the brain is where mental processes takes place, and in 335 BCE, Aristotle suggested that it was the heart. Avicenna, a Muslim doctor born in 9080 AD, studied treated epilepsy, nightmare, and poor memory. The first hospital treating psychiatric condition was said to have been set up by Islamic doctors in medieval times. In 1774, Franz Mesmer proposed that hypnosis or mesmerism might help cure some type of mental illness. In 1793, Philip Pinel released the first patient with mental health problem from confinement in a move that signaled a move towards more human treatment. In 1879, Wilhelm Wundt, Germany, founded psychology as an independent experimental field of study. He set up first laboratory that carried out psychological research exclusive at Leipzig University. He is known as the today father of the psychology. In 1980, a American philosopher William James published a book entitled Principle of Psychology. It was discussed in psychologist world for many decades. In the same year, New York State passed the Act of State Care Act, in which people with mental health problems were to leave poor houses and enter the hospital for treatment. Sigmund Freud, who lived from 1856 to 1939, introduced the field of psychoanalysis, a type of psychotherapy. He used interpretive methods, introspective, and clinical observation to gain misunderstanding of the mind. He focused on resolving unconscious conflicts, mental distress, and psychologically. Freud argued that the unconscious was responsible for the most people thoughts and the behavior of mental health problem. E.B. Teichner and American strongly believed in structuralism, which focuses on the question, what is consciousness? What is consciousness? William James and Don Dewey, strong believers in functionalism, which addressed what is consciousness for. The debate between functionalist and structuralist led to rapid growth in interest in psychology in the United States and elsewhere when the establishment of the first psychology laboratory in US at Johns Hopkins University. Major schools of thought in psychology. Part 1, Structuralism. Wundt and Tishner's Structuralism was the earliest school of thought, but others soon began to emerge. Second, Functionalism. The early psychologist and philosopher William James became associated with the school thought of functionalism, which focused its attention on the purpose of human consciousness and behavior. Third point, psychoanalysis. Soon these initial schools of thought gave way to several dominant and influential approaches to psychology. Sigmund Freud's psychoanalysis centered on how the unconscious mind impacted human behavior. Behaviorism, the behavior of school of thought, turned away from looking at internal influences on behavior and sought to make psychology and the study of observable behaviors. Human psychology, later the humanistic approach, centered on the importance of personal growth and self-actualization. Cognitive psychology. By the 1960s and 1970s, the cognitive revolution spurred the investigation of internal mental processes such as thinking, decision making, language development, and memory. While these schools of thought are sometimes perceived as competing forces, each perspective has contributed to our understanding of psychology. So we completed the first part of Dark Psychology, chapter 1a, and the second part of Dark Psychology, chapter B, is Branches of Psychology, and we'll cover it in next video.